Babe, this town, I know it's sad. Obviously, the history is sad. But this town is so lovely. It's just sucky that it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at this personality over here.
Sorry.
To the right. The visitor center's to the right. We've been here 1,000 times. And he's got the GPS on it. It makes me crazy. What did you just say? Mister, who's smart?
She's smart.
Who's she?
She's smart.
Who?
You.
Yay! Because I know where I am. We are trying to get into the battlefield. Actually, we found out it's open till 10 p.m. tonight, but the fools we are have to come out here in the rain. No, babe. That would be not it. Oh, that's Granite Schoolhouse. That's what we can take down to the bridge, right? It's around here somewhere, guys. It'll be a random street. We'll see the sign for it. He is just pulling in people's driveways.
I think this is it.
Oh, this might be it? Yes. Culp's Hill.
Wait, this is where we heard those footsteps.
Yeah, maybe you should open your window. Turn your thing.
It was like right here.
Guys, it was really crazy. It was like a horse or people walking next to us.
It was right here. We heard somebody walking right alongside the car. It was so creepy.
I can't hear anything today because of the rain. If I hear footsteps, I'm gonna... Remember that day I freaked out? Like, my heart was racing.
Yeah.
There was nobody walking in there, guys. If you don't know, how many people died at Gettysburg?
54, 55,000, something
And
like that.
where did I book us a hotel room by accident?
Next to a cemetery.
But, I mean, people died all over the land. I mean, our hotel will be fine. We've stayed in much more haunted hotels here, guys. Anything is scarier than when you're coming through here in the dark at night in January. I mean, obviously it's October 28th or 29th right now, so it's not scary yet, but the trees are dead. The soldiers are dead. This might have been where we heard it, no? It was back there? Okay. Well, long story short, let me tell you. In the winter, in the dead of winter, it is eerie. And first of all, we never hear animals out here. No birds, no deer. It's just creepy. And before they opened all the woods up here, we're almost there. Oh, what is this? New Jersey.
New Jersey volunteers.
Before they opened all this up here in Spangler Spring, it was creepy at night. Way too much activity sometimes. Wow, look how open it is, though.
There's people over there.
There are a lot of people actually in the rain. Aw, my spring that I fell in, and yeah, I thought it was quicksand sucking me down, and all the way up to my waist I was covered in mud right over here. And then my mother-in-law jumped in to save me by accident. I'm so sorry. Here we are, Spangler Spring. This is also where we'll actually park for a second. Let's tell our story. So the one year we came here in January with Nikki, and they were getting ready to go out of the car to do some investigating at night, and it was cold, it was dark. And I dropped my cell phone under the seat of the car, and I went to reach under to get it. My hand got stuck. Weren't you like just getting ready to walk or something? I was like, help, help. So of course they think I saw something, which I didn't. I just got my hand stuck. but I've had a lot of bad luck in this spot. But that was the night that we heard the drums.
Yes.
In January at like 7 p.m. there's no drums in the battlefield. That was crazy. I think we still have the EVPs of that.
Drums, like a specific marching,
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, like...
Creepy.
And then Nikki and Mikey were walking up the hill that's over here the one time, and I know I saw a huge shadow. And I think it was, honestly, I think it was a ghost of a horse, which actually is horribly sad.
Yeah.
What was your scariest thing here when I fell into the mud? Like,
I heard you scream, and I actually thought you saw something. I got really excited. I was
and then you saw everyone running to me to help save me.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, she just fell. Like, I thought you saw an apparition.
I fell in the ground. Like, I got sucked into the ground.
You actually saw something.
Yeah, well, not here, but at Sachs Bridge I did. I'm wavering this.
This is the actual spring right here.
And Nikki and Mikey were going up this hill right here.
Yes.
When I saw some shadow. You guys had experiences that night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Now we are going up to Culp's Hill. Do you know the story of Culp's Hill?
No, Uncle Vince does.
The only story I care about Culp's Hill is the year that Mikey's like, guys, it was just Nikki, him, and I again. Must have been that same time. And he's like,
yeah.
he's like, there's noise. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it.
We thought we heard voices. We thought we heard like people
talking,
saying hello or moaning or like.
Let me tell you what it was. Cows.
There was a farm on the other side of the hill, and it was literally freaking cow mooing.
Oh, I'm wheezing. By the way, when you're driving through here in the pitch dark, these statues will terrify you. Like that one there looks already like a person standing there in the daylight.
What about the one with there where it's the actual guy, and you come around the corner and you see the guy, and he's like,
it looks like a spirit is just standing there. Oh, babe, be careful.
What?
The hill.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I pulled my neck. If it wasn't pouring out, I would show you these statue. What are these called?
Monuments?
Monuments. Pardon me. Is this guy doing like the audio tour up there? We've never done that. Make our own audio tour. If it had been beautiful right now at sunset, we would have went up to Little Round Top to show you Mikey's favorite battle. While we're driving up to Culp's Hill, what's the story of Little Round Top?
Little Round Top was basically the reason that the North won the Battle of Gettysburg, and the reason that the Confederacy did not win here and thus go marching. Little Round Top was basically the North. No, I was like, for a second there, I couldn't think who the North was, and I wanted to call them the Federation or the Federals.
But Union. They were
the Union, yeah. So the Union, they wanted to maintain the high ground, and if you maintain the high ground, you keep control of the situation. So basically, the South was climbing up Little Round Top, the Union was at the top, and the Union was able to hold them off. Had the Confederacy taken Little Round Top, they could have then basically taken the rest of the Union from, like, flanked the rest of the Union and taken the battle. They just would have won the battle. And
we'll try to show you that tomorrow. And New Hampshire was up there, right?
Yeah.
What's your guy's name?
Maine. It was actually Maine.
Oh, Maine. Yeah. My bad. What's his name?
Joshua Chamberlain.
That's your hero.
Yes.
And they ran out of ammunition.
Yes, they ran out of ammunition, holding off the Confederate soldiers trying to make their way up the hill. So basically, their only choice left was to fix bayonets on the front of their guns
and charge,
and basically charge down at the Confederates.
And that brings us to Culp's Hill, which also at night freaks me out. kind of cool being here in the rain, though. That's the first. And yeah, my duck donuts are still chilling with us. Sorry. Oh, you and Nikki climbed up in that thing in the ice, didn't you?
We did.
Idiots.
Yes.
And this is where we heard moo. Moo.
Yes, the mooing came from over
Mooing.
here. The other side of this hill is a farm.
Not in the battlefield, but there's a farm. Moo. We are officially here at the Comfort Suites in Gettysburg. Wishing I had brought my bathing suit because although it might be raining outside, there is an indoor pool over here. But yeah, I'm excited to stay here for the night. We're gonna relax. And then tomorrow we have a lot of stuff to show you guys. So we've come to the end of the video, and what you're about to see is a clip. It's pitch black. It was taken apparently on Mikey's phone. The night we were in the hotel at the Comfort Suites, which is on the battleground area, like across from Spangler Springs. So it's a creepy area. There's a cemetery. The night that we stayed there, that's what I'm trying to say. In the middle of the night, I heard a voice. Mikey was next to me sleeping. There were obviously no other people in the room. And it sounded like, Tootsie Roll. I remember it sounding like it said Tootsie Roll. So I'm just exaggerating a little bit, like it was a deep voice and said, Tootsie Roll. And I woke up and I was like, oh my God. Because, I mean, this happens at like the Cashtown Inn and stuff. But didn't expect it at the Comfort Suites. So 6 o'clock that morning, my phone rang, and it was actually my job. Even though I was on vacation, the automated system called me to let me know that one of the roads that you take to work was flooded. So I was like, I remember jumping up because I heard my phone ring and it was still dark. And I remember Mikey jumping up kind of with me, like, what is that? And I was like, oh, my job's calling to let us know something. Okay, went back to sleep. What I realized today, 3 weeks later, is that while I'm editing this video, there's a video that came out completely black. And it's a recording of the seconds before my phone rang. When we were both, right? We were both fast asleep. It's like an EVP. Who hit record? I don't know. I don't know what time frame I heard what I heard in the room. I was uncomfortable the whole night, but I went back to sleep. And if you listen to the beat, you hear my breathing, so I apologize. You hear my... but there are... I mean, it sounds like a footstep, right?
Yeah.
It's not uncommon in any hotel in Gettysburg. I get it. Who hit record? Why is it on Mikey's phone? It doesn't make any sense. So if anyone has an explanation for this, or if you hear anything that we didn't hear, I'll turn the volume all the way up on it. Please let us know. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching Laliland, and here it is.
Hi guys. Okay, just a little disclaimer about the crazy weird video you just watched. I just realized that there's no way it could have been me, because not only do I have absolutely no recollection of doing that, of hitting record on my phone, but you would actually hear me either like shut the phone off and hit stop recording. Like, you don't hear anything grab the phone or touch the phone at all.
It just starts and stops.
It just starts and it stops and it's quiet and you just hear breathing and noises. So that's what's super weird.
The breathing is me.
Yeah.
The footsteps in the beginning are somebody else.
So we're just trying to figure out what happened. But
leave us a comment.
I don't remember doing that
You
at
were
all.
asleep
The phone
until
actually
night.
woke me up. Her phone ringing that you
Yeah.
hear at the end actually woke me up. So leave us a comment. Let us know what you think.